Hi, I'm Mary Stewart of Stewart Film Screen. Today I would like to show you some of the key information located on our new website. Let's begin at the navigational bar. Starting at Screens, move your cursor from left to right, and the drop-downs for each category will display the links for many of the pages on the website. For Screens, choose to see both Stewart and Sima screens with View All Screens, or narrow your search and view only Stewart or only Sima screens. We also have a page dedicated to learning more about Sima. This page explains the differences between our Stewart custom screens and also our more competitively priced value-engineered Sima line of screens. At the Screen Materials drop-down, you can view all screen materials, or you can view by projection type with flexible front projection, flexible rear projection, glass rear projection, or acrylic rear projection. We have also provided a dedicated page explaining in great detail why we make so many custom screen materials at our Learn About Screen Materials section. The Applications drop-down divides our business into 8 major verticals and serves to give insight into each of these specific markets. Resources, About, and Contact also take you to specific pages of the website. Our Rep Locator, Glossary, and Dealer Login are also available at the top of the landing page. The World icon displays a drop-down which indicates that the website is currently displayed in English. However, the website is designed to provide additional languages in the future. By clicking on the magnifying glass, any word or phrase can be typed in to search the Stewart Film Screen website for additional information. Many of the pages are also accessible below by moving your cursor down and clicking on the live links in each of the featured categories. The footer at the bottom of the page provides a summary of all of the major links to the website. Let's return to the navigational bar to learn more about Stewart Film Screen by clicking on the About link. This page gives a brief overview of the company, describing our long, storied history and our passion for creating handmade custom screens. The features and images on this page speak not only to our Academy Award-winning high-profile status as the world's premium supplier of professional projection screens, but also to our passion and exactness in making each custom screen one at a time. Now, let's return to the navigational bar to view all screens. The drop-down provides an opportunity to view all screens or to narrow the focus to view only Stewart custom screens or Sima value engineered screens. Here you will also find a page to learn about Sima screens. Let's click on the link to view all screens. This page provides 35 thumbnails that gives specific details on each of our screens as well as many of our other screen products. The filter on the left provides a convenient and easy way to narrow down your screen search. Also note that the italicized I's are provided to help give further explanation of key terms. To view retractable screens, click here. If you want the retractable screen to also be above ceiling, click the Above Ceiling box and only retractable above ceiling screens will populate. If you want to narrow your search even further, click on the appropriate max image width to view your choices. Let's click on Cascade to get an idea of what each of these thumbnails will show. Now you are on the hero page for Cascade. A brief description of Cascade is given below the name. A large rendering of the screen can be seen with the navigational bar below it. Once you gain familiarity with the site, you can use the navigational bar to quickly get to the information that you may be looking for. A value statement and a value paragraph is provided to give more insight into the qualities of this particular screen system. Common use icons are conveniently located here. Below, are features and benefits of the screen with brief descriptions that give detail to the imagery. When at all possible, the first feature shows the hero image in application. This gives the viewer a chance to visualize how the screen will look in a particular room or venue. Scrolling down further will show the highlighted features of the screen system that may include such things as masking, as well as how the screen will look once installed into the ceiling. These features will vary from page to page and will speak to the particular qualities of each screen system. Scrolling further down the page, the gallery will appear. Note that the imagery sits on a black background. Notice how the colors pop. The black border provides perceived contrast. Whites look whiter, and your eye naturally focuses on the image that is framed by the black border. Now you can see why we think having a black masking border around the screen image is the best way to gain perceived contrast and the surest way to see sharp, crisp, colorful images on screen. Continuing on, the specs for Cascade can be found below the image gallery. All models for Cascade can be found here. Max image heights and widths are also listed. Any other particular notes will be listed here. Continue scrolling to find the downloads, which include the product brochure and the owner's manual. The one-page PDF product brochure is packed full with all needed info for each model, front to back. The MSRP is also listed to establish a floor on pricing. Given the high level of customization for each of our screens, the price of each screen will vary. These brochures are available to print at will. The owner's manual is also provided here. Returning to the Cascade Hero page, continue scrolling down to see the recommended screen materials for Cascade. All of these screen materials will link to a hero page that lists the particulars of each screen material. Let's take a look at Phantom Hailer. The gain and the max size is listed below the name. A value statement and value paragraph for Phantom can be found by scrolling below. The specs for Phantom, listing such things as gain, half gain, viewing cone, ALR value, and throw distance are listed here. If you would like to print this page, scroll back up to click on the spec sheet download and hit print. Now, let's return to the navigational bar so we can move on to other important information under the screen section of the website. The View Sima screens works the same way as the View Stewart screens. Thumbnails are shown, and a filter to narrow your search is provided on the left. If you need more information on the benefits and features of Sima, click on the Learn About Sima link. This will take you to a hero page dedicated solely to understanding the value proposition of Sima. The same format is followed with a brief description of Sima listed below the heading, followed by a value statement and a value paragraph which outlines a compelling case for using Sima when a venue-specific, custom-fabricated Stewart screen is not needed. Sima offers a quick turnaround, limited to common sizes and aspect ratios. Sima is easy to order and is a great solution at a tremendous value. Learn more about Sima here. Now, let's head back up to the navigational bar and take a deep dive into our screen materials. After all, this is what makes Stewart Film Screen the one and only producer of professional projection screens. Let's start by learning why we make so many screen fabrics by clicking on the Learn About Screen Materials link. Scroll down to find out why the screen really does matter. Why does Stewart Film Screen make so many screen fabrics? To answer that question, we need to look at the nature and properties of light. Light behaves in many ways when it comes in contact with something, and having the ability to offer the most control of that light is what we do. With our unique custom formulations, we can make screen fabrics that can focus light to create brighter images, or we can scatter light in a hemispherical pattern that creates a wide and uniform viewing cone. The optimization of light on axis is the easy part. But creating optimization off-axis is what separates Stewart from the rest of the pack. Our custom formulations establishes the floor on the black level of the screen material, providing depth, contrast, and amazing color rendition. Our incredible breadth of screen fabrics is constantly being created, measured, and improved to meet the demands of the most particular customers in the world. Who can make custom screens? No one but Stewart, all the way to 40 by 90 feet and all completely seamless. Other screen manufacturers use calendar vinyl to make their projection screens, the same vinyl that makes tents, window roller shades, pond liners, and car seats. Stewart projection screens are all made with proprietary formulas that provide unique optical qualities that serve each specific venue. Because most screen manufacturers use this calendaring process, their fabrics must be seamed when they reach the limit of their machines. Seams will always be a point of weakness where uneven tensions are at work, and the glued, aging, shabby seams will show up in the content and distort the color on the screen. Tab tensioning, invented by Stewart, and the catenary curve work in partnership to keep the screen surface flat on all retractable screens, all the way to 45 feet in image width, unmatched in the industry. Other factors all go into play when determining what projection fabric is best for your venue, from front to rear projection, knowing your room light, understanding the importance of throw distance, finding the best seat, projector luminance, and achieving the correct gain and half gain are all important factors that go into the formulation of each screen fabric. Today's content comes in all aspect ratios, and if you don't have masking, gray bars are going to rule your content viewing life. We build reliable systems for our discerning customers who just won't compromise. They simply insist on having the best, a continuous, variable masking system provided by Stewart Film Screen. We take color seriously, and the goal of the screen should always be to remain color neutral so that the creator of the content can reproduce their vision without any interference from the screen. We constantly measure our fabrics with exacting instruments to verify that proper color rendition is just a projector calibration away. We are the reference screen. Stewart Film Screen serves the most particular and demanding customers in any given niche of the audiovisual market, the filmmaking industry. Post-production and presentation work is very costly, and the screen needs to be a constant factor of quality, which can be relied upon throughout the post-production process. We make matte white reference screens for complete light-controlled environments, gray screens for limited light environments, and charcoal screens that deliver amazing contrast and color in rooms with high ambient light. We also offer venue-specific 3D and 5D screens, which are used in many of the world's ultimate theme park venues. Our perforation process with MicroPerf X2 THX Ultra and CinemaPerf offered for larger screens delivers unequaled sound transparency while still delivering at 16K plus resolution capability. And all Stewart fabrics are capable of resolving in excess of 16K on a 10-foot wide screen, which is at least double what the human eye can resolve when viewed from the appropriate distance. Stewart Film Screen was founded in Southern California, the home of the movie industry and the home of theme-based entertainment. We embrace custom applications, and we always have. This is not a stretch for us. It's just everyday business. So now that you know more about screen materials, let's take a look at them as we move back up to the navigational bar and click View All Screen Materials. Our screen materials are listed vertically in alphabetical order on the left-hand side of the screen. Unique qualities of each screen material can be found on the continuous ribbon on the top. Above the ribbon are buttons, which serve to filter the fabrics down to their specific application. Flexible front projection, flexible rear projection, glass rear projection, and acrylic rear projection. By clicking the name of the fabric on the left, you can go to the hero page of each fabric to see details, and again, you can click on the download to access the PDF for printing. Now that you have a better understanding of what Stewart Film Screen products are and how we make screen materials, let's use the Screen Finder to find the perfect screen for you. There are multiple places throughout the site where you will find this button. Let's click and build a screen. Begin by choosing between a residential or commercial application. Then choose between retractable, fixed, or rigid. Decide your preferred mounting method. Then choose projection type. Choose unit of measurement, aspect ratio, and image dimensions. If you would like to enter a custom size, press here. Then select one dimension, and the others will populate in accordance with your selected aspect ratio. Next, pick your ability to control the light in the room. Choose any other options that may apply. Then, view your screen and fabric options. By hitting the download for screen and screen material recommendations, this information is captured, so when you contact Stewart to find out more, we will know exactly which screen and screen material you are interested in hearing more about. Before ending this narrated tour of our new website, I'd like to take you on a quick tour of our client list. Simply return to the navigational bar and click on About to see the drop-down, and then click on Our Clients. Our list of clients can choose between any screen company for their projection needs. There is a reason they continually choose Stewart. With over 70 years in the projection screen industry, we want you to know that you will be in good hands if you put your trust in Stewart as well. We are honored to serve the most distinguished and the most demanding list of clients in the world. And as we take each job on, we strive to achieve the very best in image fidelity and to provide the most amazing viewing experience. We are driven by a passion to continually craft products that are smarter, stronger, and perfectly fit for your venue and your viewing audience. No other screen company can build to the exacting quality of Stewart. No other screen company can meet the demands of the clients that we serve. Please contact us at Stewart. We would love to custom build a screen system for you.